Geoffrey Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer is called the father of English poetry because he made Middle English a respected language of literature instead of Latin or French. He used the East Midland dialect, which later became the basis of modern English. His poetry is rich in humor, satire, realism, and psychological insight, and his characters are lifelike and diverse, each with distinct speech, behavior, and personality. And Geoffrey Chaucer was born around 1343 in London, England, into a middle-class merchant family. His father was John Chaucer, was a prosperous wine merchant connected with the royal household, and his mother Agnes Copton brought some property into the family. Chaucer's comfortable background gave him access to good education and contact with the court. He married Philippa, royal lady in waiting to Queen Philippa of Hainault. And Philippa was the sister of Catherine Sandford, who later became the wife of John of Gaunt, Duke of Lancaster, a powerful patron who supported Chaucer throughout his life and his career. In 1357, he served as a page to Elizabeth, Countess of Ulster, wife of Prince Lionel, son of Edward III. 1359 to 1360 fought in the Hundred Years' War and captured in France and ransomed by King Edward III. 1367 appointed one of the king's squires, a mark of royal favor. 1370 to 1378 sent on diplomatic missions to France and Italy where he encountered works of Dante, Petrarch and Boccaccio. And 1374 became controller of customs at the port of London. 1386 served as a member of parliament for Kent. And 1391 worked as clerk of the king's works. Later, he served as deputy forester in Somerset until his death. And he died in 1400, probably on October 25 in London, and he was buried in Westminster Abbey, becoming the first poet interred in Poets' Corner, where later great poets like Spenser, Dryden, and Tennyson would also rest. And his literary career is divided into three parts. French period, it is influenced by the French courtly poets, and the work are The Romance of the Rose and the Book of the Duchess. And the Italian period, the works are House of Fame, The Parliament of Fowls, The Legend of Good Women, Trellis and Cresside, and it is influenced by Dante, Petrarch and Boccaccio. And the English period, and the most famous work is, the major work of this period is Canterbury Tales, a collection of 24 stories told by pilgrims traveling to Canterbury to visit the shrine of Thomas Becket. And John Dryden called him the father of English poetry. Matthew Arnold admired him, liquid diction and large humanity. Admired his liquid diction and large humanity. C.S. Lewis described Chaucer's age as the morning star of English literature, and Chaucer's influence can be seen in later writers such as Spenser.